everybody. Welcome to 1974. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm not feeling so great, so I think this might have to be closer to a 1-hour stream, so I apologize in advance. I don't think I have anything that I wanted to play today, so I'm going to completely rely on y'all to suggest awesome songs from 1974. And we've already got some super chats, so just to review the guidelines, I guess, of the live stream. So please request one song released in 1974 with artist name and song title, under 5 minutes if at all possible. Super chats get priority. And be kind and civil even if you don't like the music. Okay, I think that's everything, right? I don't know. All right. Well, let's just get going, shall we? I'm going to start with Arash Mickey's request, which is... Oh, wait, there's one before it. I just saw it. Henry Cow, Linguaphonie? Linguaphonie. Henry Cow, Linguaphonie? There's something very fun and silly about both of those names to me. Just saying. Okay. Well, let's make sure that the sound is working properly. Interesting. Is this like saxophone mayhem? Henry Cow is the name of the song? That's even sillier. Oh my, what have I done? French. I can't analyze this. It has sounds like brass, like saxophones, maybe like a baritone saxophone or something. I don't think it's quite to the point of it being like a tuba, but who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna go with saxophones and guitar, clean guitar. It's completely atonal. And it's avant-garde. And it goes on for another 4 minutes, which I'm upset about. Don't love it, especially not feeling so good, and this being the first one. But it was my decision, so... Okay. I'm going to stop it at 5 minutes.
C'est dicté, c'est vrai qu'il y a des fées dans les prés.
Okay, there's definitely guitar feedback too, right? Oh god. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. It's physically disturbing me. Maybe we can come back to it. I don't know. I'm just sensitive to music. I feel like, I was listening to some of the Boards of Canada stuff and also feeling very like strong physical reactions to certain things, good and bad, But right now the bad feels really bad. I don't have as much tolerance for the. Okay. All right. Heathen, is that who requested it? Please don't be mad. I'm sorry. That is wild. That is some wild shit. And I'm sure there was drugs involved. There has to be. Right? So very 70s of them. Thanks for sparing us. Thanks, Heathen. Okay. All right. JTVJ loves it. Well, good. You can listen to the rest of it on your own. Okay. Wow. All right. Next is, I'm also scared because of this title. Urubamba by Urubamba. Well, that's an entire album. Wait. Arshmeki. So there's a song on the album by Urubamba that's called Urubamba, and the song is also called Urubamba? Oh, wait. Los Incas. Okay. I found something that was 2 minutes, 8 seconds long. It says Urubamba by Los Incas. Is that it? Is that it? Okay. All right, here it is. Cleanser. There's some chord though that's fun. That one. It has this tritone in it. Literally, it's just a tritone. But it's up here, of course. There we go. That was fun. I don't hear that very often, I will say. That was so clean and folky. And then the chord progression was like, bunch of ones and fives in different patterns. Nice. Funsies. Where's the artist from? Good question. They're called the Incas. All right. Next is Leanne's request. Sparks. This town ain't big enough. No, it ain't. There's a silent film version. That's fun. I'm going to look it up on streaming.
New time, the mammals are your favorite time. Live by the water tonight. Heartbeat, increase in heartbeat. You hear the thunder of stampeding rhinos, elephants, and tacky tigers. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Heather, tell me who's gonna leave.
Those are men? What? This is wild. I like it though. They're doing some crazy shit with the timing and the chords. It's quite unpredictable. Let me see. It makes you think that this is our home chord, but it's definitely not. Oh no, it is. It is. Okay, sorry. Okay, so they went from a major to a minor. That's such a fun move. Underutilized in my opinion. Same chord, but from major to minor. It's great. Okay. And then a flat 7 chord, but it's also minor. That's some wacky stuff. I like it. And then up here. That's super chromatic. This time I pick it up, and also staccato. But yeah, I don't even know what the timing is. There's like a bar, depending how you want to think about it, there's like a bar that has extra 2 beats in it. Or you could think of it as there's just a bar with 2 beats. Either way, it's the same thing. Yeah, there's like 2 more beats than you expect. But depending on where it happens, it almost feels like when I heard it the first time, it sounds like the bar of 4 starts over prematurely, which is, I think, a different feeling than 2 extra beats. It makes it feel like a measure was cut short. That's the difference, yeah. So that's part of why it's unpredictable. Is you just start to get into a groove with it, and then the phrase is going longer than you expected. This is crazy.
Enough for the both of us.
Elfmanish.
Increase the heartbeat, the rain is pouring on the floor and down the bullets gonna get you down. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Hell, let's say me who's gonna lead.
Accent. I love this kind of drum beat. Basically just toms. Oh my gosh. I was about to comment on how this guy's singing, he's singing a minor chord a lot, like going up a minor chord arpeggio. So it's like a real, if you know the song, it's a good reference for the sound of a minor chord if you need that. But at the very end, he goes up the minor chord, but then he hits a high note and it's the major at the very end. Which just ends everything on literally like a warm note, and it's more playful. I'm just gonna leave. That is fun. I've not heard of Sparks, but now I want to hear more for sure. That is fun. Yeah, it's very theatrical. Very, very theatrical. Wow. Yay. All right. Christian's request. Seasons in the Sun. Terry Jacks. Terry Jacks. I don't think I know Terry Jacks, but maybe I do. We'll find out.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend. We've known each other since we were 9 or 10. Together we've climbed hills and trees, learned of love and ABC, and skinned our hearts and skinned our knees. Goodbye, my friend, it's hard to die. When all
Okay, I'm just noticing something I have to say before I forget about the production. So compared to the last one, which was it was very like clean and balanced kind of production and mixing. This one has a very different sound to it, the way it was recorded and mixed. This one sounds almost like more 70s-ish to me because you can hear the white noise right away. And his voice it's a lot more crispy, like more high end, and it's compressed a lot. Like this is more of a modern, I feel like a modern amount of compression, or maybe it's not, and maybe it's distortion. I'm still learning all this stuff. I'm kind of like processing out what I'm hearing. I have a lot of ear training under my belt for, intervals and chords and stuff and rhythms, but I'm still training my ear to recognize frequency bands and textures and techniques and stuff. So I'm not sure, but it just sounds so much more front and present. And I don't know. All I can say is it just sounds incredibly compressed. Again, it could be wrong. Maybe it's saturation or distortion or something, but it's very different than the kind of clean. And the other vocal had a delay on it, and this one does too, but they're very different kind of delay. The other one was so fast that it was like practically, and really mixed high, it was like practically overlapping his voice, and it almost sounded like two people singing the whole time. This one is more of that kind of like echoey sounding delay. And then the low end is like maybe not so beefy here. Yeah.
knees, goodbye, my friend, it's hard to die. When all the birds are singing in the sky, now that the spring is in the air, pretty girls are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Think
Cool,
of
quick.
me and I'll be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the hills that we climbed were just seasons out of time. Goodbye, Papa, please pray for me.
God, you can hear every little detail of his P. Papa, please play. What is it? Pray for me. Listen to the P's.
Pray for me.
Oh shit.
The but the hills that we
Double tracks
climb were
too.
just seasons out of time. Goodbye, Papa, please pray for me.
Like you can hear all the details. I kind of like how that sounds. It's kind of a little bit ASMR-y. Please, Papa, please, or Papa, please play for me. Pray for me. God damn. But also play for me. Why not? Okay, so this is kind of it's kind of going between these two chords, which is like what you would hear. Or I'm sorry, and then it does this. That's a 1 and a 2 and a 4, which is, you know, not uncommon. Maybe not as used as often as the axis progression, though. That one.
I was the black sheep of the family.
Strings.
You tried to teach me right from wrong. Too much wine and too much song. Wonder how I got along. Goodbye, Papa, it's hard to die.
Aww.
When all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air. Little children everywhere. When you see them, I'll be there.
This is sad. The background vocal reminded me a little bit of the Beach Boys. So you had also that song, Be My Little Baby. I think that song from the 50s or something, but it's like sorry. Little chromatic thing there out of the key.
We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But the wine and the song, like the seasons, have all gone. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But the wine and the song, like the seasons, have all gone.
It's a pretty big key change.
Goodbye, Michelle,
Another back.
my
It was just for that moment. That was creative.
little one. You gave me love and helped me find the sun. And every time that I was down, you would always come around and get my feet back on the ground. Goodbye, Michelle, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air, with the flowers everywhere, I wish that we could both be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But the stars we could reach were just starfish on the beach. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But the stars we could reach were just starfish on the beach. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But the wine and the song, like the seasons, have all gone. All our lives we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But the hills that we climbed were just seasons out of time. We had joy.
Another modulation at the end, half step up. Yeah. Okay, right on. That did sound very 70s. Hey Willie, is this the unicorn onesie? Yeah, it is. I'm literally still in my pajamas. I'm just a little sick baby today, and I just hey, it fits over the headphones. Well, gosh, in that case, what have I been doing this whole time? Oh my god. Yeah. Every video that has gone not viral, well, I mean, you know, that has picked up a lot on Instagram and gotten like hundreds of thousands of views has been in this, literally. So I don't know what it is with this magical unicorn onesie, but it's like good luck charm. It's very comfortable. Anyway, I don't remember where I got it. I don't know. It could have been a thrift store. Maybe that was the leopard print onesie. And then my friend gave me his mermaid onesie because it was too small for him. And apparently it's too small for me because I have ripped it and I keep wearing it anyway. Because I just don't really care. I only wear it inside, so. Oh, Rob, I thought you said live stream just canceled. I was like, what? Why? Is this too much? Canceled. Thank you, guys. I do like this look. Yeah. All right. Let's pick up something not from a super chat here. If Everyone Was Listening by Supertramp. Okay. I need socks. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I also got some blackberries that I'm going to munch on. All right. Layer number 1. And oh boy, doing this in the mirror is hard. Wait. Okay, so this part comes up. Okay, there we go. All right. Great. What was it? Something Supertramp. Oh, wait, is there a Doobie Brothers song? Or was it 73 is when that song is that I want to play? I think it's 73. If Everyone Was Listening by Supertramp. Okay, you got it. I only think of Alex Supertramp, the young man who died in Alaska after selling his car and giving away all his money into the wild. It's a crazy story.
The actors and jesters are here. The stage is in darkness and clear. We're raising the curtain, and no one's quite certain whose play it is. If only we had listened then. If we'd known just how right we were going to be.
This is a beautiful minor 7th chord. I think these are all 7th chords. And then it goes to, sorry. Wait.
For we dreamed a lot, and we schemed a lot, and we tried to sing of love before.
I think it is. The 9th, and then it goes minor. Oh shit, sorry. It's the second song from this live stream where the major chord has become its minor counterpart right after itself. It's nice. It's good. Maybe you should all do that. Maybe we should all try it. Challenge.
All the stage fell apart. If everyone
Clarinet?
listening, you know,
That was very Pink Floydian. When was The Wall?
we could save the show.
The Wall, did we? Oh, we did.
Who'll be the last
We listened to The Wall, didn't we? Or Brick in the Wall.
house down? Oh no, please no.
What about metal?
Don't let the curtain fall.
Okay, good. Metal's 71. Dark Side of the Moon is 73. All right. That is a good clarinet. Pretty.
What is your
Oh, it's all the way up here.
today?
It was.
And who are the props in your play? You're
Sorry.
acting a part which you thought from the start was an honest one.
This one's mastered a lot quieter. Beautiful strings.
Well, how do you plead? An actor indeed. Go relearn your life.
Great harmonies too. Like the stacking up to get to the chorus. They can do it again.
The finale is
Kind of. Little detail I want to point out. The song swings. If it didn't swing, it'd go. But the drum fill that they do in the middle of this chorus is sounds to me like it's played straight without the swing, which is just again a nice. It makes it feel almost like the song is like halting. It gives it this like weight. I think it's exciting. Let's see. Da, da, da. Again.
Who'll be the last clown?
But now it's swinging.
Bring the house down.
Not there.
Oh, no, please, no. Don't let the curtain fall.
Pretty chord. Pretty, really, really pretty chord. Ooh, sad ending. That's... Oh. I was about to say, it's a suspended chord and they're just going to leave us there, but they've resolved at the very end. Okay. That was beautiful. I don't know Supertramp, but I'm thinking if my mom had been listening to them, I probably would have grown up with them because it's totally her style. Very nice. All right. Next up is the Wailers. No Woman, No Cry. Now I thought this was Bob Marley, and was he in this band? I don't know what's about to happen. Oh, it is. Okay. Cool. Now the song is. I'm going to pick the version that I found that's 4 minutes long. There's a lot of versions that are like 7. So. Okay, well, here's one that says Bob Marley, No Woman, No Cry original, which is also 3.5 minutes. Oh, Lord. Maybe I'll just use streaming. Okay, yeah. Right. Literally sounds like the keyboard I had when I was 8, you know? So innocent sounding.
No woman not cry. No woman not cry. No woman not cry. No woman not cry.
Do, do, do.
Cause I remember when we used to sit in a government yard in Trenchtown, observing the hypocrites, yeah, mingle with the good people we meet, yeah.
This is actually the Axis progression too, but it's done in a way that it gives you this descending feeling. Instead of like, sorry, which you can really hear the da 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 sound of the axis progression. There's an inversion where the bass plays a different part of the chord than the bottom of it. The root plays a different note in it, and so you get this descending line of da da da. Let's see if I can figure it out. So that would be G. Okay, so like that. And then I think maybe it's like that. Yeah. Very syncopated too.
Good friends we have, oh, good
Those
friends
both
we have lost
anticipate.
along the way.
So it's very clean.
Yeah. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say. Yeah, no woman no cry. No woman no cry. Hey, yeah. A little darling, don't shed no tears. No woman no cry.
There's a lot of harmony on the woman no cry. Yeah.
Said I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trench Town. Yeah, and then Georgie would make the firelights. I say, like a wood burning through the nights. Yeah, then we would cook cornmeal porridge. I say, of which I'll share with you. Yeah, my feet is my only carriage, and so I've got to push on through. But while I'm gone, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be
Organ.
alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. So no woman no cry. No woman no cry. I say, oh little darling, don't shed no tears. No woman no cry. Hey. No woman no cry. No woman no cry. One more time I've got to say, oh little darling, please don't shed no tears. No woman no cry. Yeah, woman. No woman no cry.
For my next release, I need to like learn how to just not use reverb ever. Because, you know, it can be so good. But there's something really amazing. Oh, shit. About a dry, super dry production. It's just so clean. You could just hear everything, you know? I don't think there was an ounce of reverb in that. I could be wrong, but it just sounded super dry. It was super dry. That was nice. Okay. Okay, I already said okay. Next is Captain Beefheart, Upon the My Oh My. So whimsical. Okay, just double checking. So what I found has a release date on streaming of 2005. That could have just been whoever put it on streaming did it wrong. Captain Beefheart up on the mile. No, that's a live performance. Wait. Is it a live performance? Oh wait, I found it. But this also has a release date of 2005. But it's got to be the one. Okay. Not the right version? Well, I can't find a different one, my friends. This is the only one on streaming. It's the only one on Captain Beefheart Topics page, which is probably the same as streaming. And then I found at the beginning 2 live performances. Okay, wait, hang on. What's this one? Something some random person uploaded. Let me try this one. Is that right? Wow, there's no bass at all. Is this right? Okay.
The decks were stacked, the wind blew low, the wind blew high. The stakes were low, the stakes were high. Upon the my oh my. Hands low, hands high. Ho ho ho, hi hi hi. Hands low, hands high. Upon the my oh my. How was I to know she was so shy? Upon the my oh my. Across the light, across the night, you can hear the captain's cry. Hands low, hands high, upon the my oh my. Got to make a roll, got to make a fly. Upon the my oh my. Now tell me, Captain, how does it feel to be driven away from your own steering wheel? Upon the mile, upon the mile.
I feel like the brass is like really killing it. Ba-da-da-da-da. I can't help but think of Staying Alive. I can do this. It's actually just 2 chords over and oh wait, hang on. I'm
How does it
da-da. No.
feel to be
I like
driven away from your own
how the snare is only on the 2. And then
upon
has anyone, this is really niche. And if even one person knows what I'm talking about, I'll be happy. There's a comedian named Chris Fleming. He did the Gale series on YouTube. The mother, New England mother who's trying to clean the house, picks up the vacuum cleaner and goes, ha! Anyway, ow. Chris, in one of the episodes of Gale, has invented this musical artist, which is Gail's favorite musical artist, and his name is Beef Hutchins. And I just can't stop thinking about it because there's an episode where she goes to Trader Joe's and beef comes on the radio, and she, of course, has to stay in the car and like dance in her car to Beef Hutchins. But then they play another one, and then they play another one, and then they play another one. She's basically trapped in the car for like 8 hours, like impulsively dancing to Beef Hutchins and wishing to God that they would just stop, and sweating and fogging up. It's so amazing anyway. But the way they announce it is they're like, and now more beef. It's so stupid. I love it. Anyway, it's a very specific kind of humor, Chris Fleming. But if you get it, it's so good. It's so funny. I'll have to watch some after this to feel better. Oh, it's so good. Beef Hutchins. Where's the beef? And of course, in the series, the actor Chris has written and recorded all the songs that Beef plays. And so they're all also like comedic themselves. It's just incredible. More beef. Okay. I'm sorry. Next is from Ryan. Mucho Mungo / Mount Elga from Harry Nilsson's Pussycats album. Well, that was a mouthful. Okay. Produced by John Lennon. Oh, is a little woozy, but a sweet trip. Okay.
Mucho more, sweet thing, sweetest little thing I've ever seen. It must have been a sweet dream brought you here.
Is it still frozen? Oh. Yeah, man, Willie. It's back. It's laggy. Okay, let me see. I'm testing my internet speed, see if there's any issues. No, it's good. I don't know. Is it still laggy? It's good for sacred geometry now. Okay, all right, well, let's continue then.
Brought you through the sorrow and the tears. Sail upon the ocean, sail with me, sail into tomorrow.
sleeping still. Me body run down, me feeling weak. The more I tried to climb up this mountain peak.
That. That was fun.
Mucho Mungo, sweet thing, sweetest little thing since
The bases deserve some recognition.
16. Sail up, sail up, sail sail across the ocean, sail with me.
That's fun. That's a pattern. It's like 5-1, 5-1. It almost reminds me of Ace of Base or some crap like that. Oh, I don't mean crap like Ace of Base of crap. I meant like just lazy languaging. Also very classical. I am running out of my capacity to do anything good. Okay. Let's do we got 4 more. Thomas's request is Brian Eno, Babies on Fire. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying not to be dramatic. I just don't feel good. I will be more stoic.
Baby's on fire. Better throw her in the water. Look at her laughing like a heifer to the slaughter. Baby's on fire, and all the laughing boys are bitching, waiting for photos. Oh, the plot is so big. Rescuers row, row. Do your best to change the subject. Blow the wind, blow, blow. Lay some assistance to the object. Photographers snip, snap. Take your time, she's only burning. This kind of experience is necessary for her learning. If you be my flotsam, I could be half the man I used to. They said you were hot stuff, and that's what babies been reduced to.
It's catchy.
second-hand tobaccos. One dances at Chico's, and when the clients are evicted, he empties the ashtrays and pockets all that he's collected. But baby's on fire, and all the instruments agree that the temperature's rising, and any idiot would know that.
That was trippy. It felt like it was 20 minutes long. It was only 5 minutes long. The guitar solo, okay, so that was the guitarist, one of the guitarists from King Crimson. Yes, right? I tried to look it up and I already kind of forgot. Beautiful solo. It was mostly, that was the song. It was mostly the solo. So very hypnotic, meditative. And okay, that's all I have. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Next, Klaus Nomi, the Cold Song. Klaus Nomi, the Cold Song. Good quality. That bothers me. What does that mean? Does it mean that there's some bad quality ones out here? This looks like a very interesting person. Hang on. I think this is... It's showing up as from the 80s? Timur? Maybe I'm wrong. It says 1981. Okay, I'm going to skip it for now. I'll check the chat. If you guys can help me fact check. Next is Gordon Lightfoot, Sundown. Oh yeah, right, Dolly Parton.
I can see her lying back in her satin dress, in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs.
It's harmonies.
She's been looking like a queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. I can picture every move that a man could make. Getting lost in her loving is your first mistake. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again. see her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman, got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better, when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs.
It's a little out of tune, standard tuning, so it's probably the tape sped up or slowed down a little.
When I feel like I'm winning, when I'm losing again.
Like, like if we find it live. That's not it. Sorry, it's not live. Here we go. Yeah. So it must have just been a little bit sped up, I think, on the tape. So it was a little bit sharp of F sharp, but it is actually F sharp. Yes. And the flat 7 comes to save the day again. At least 3-part harmony, really rich the entire time. I love it though when you can have a 3-part harmony on a melody and you can still tell what note the melody actually is, because sometimes you can't, and which is fine, totally fine. In fact, I think I have a song like that, but it's cool when you're like, oh yeah, I know where the melody is and all that. It's nice. That's beautiful. All right, so we still don't really have closure on this Klaus Nomi song. It sounds like it was released on an album in the 80s, but it's possible that the song itself was released earlier, but I cannot find the information that corroborates that. It sounded like the 80s, which is why I stopped it, because I was like, hang on a second, this doesn't feel right. It's a very, very different color. It's don't feel bad. Yeah, don't feel bad. It's okay. I'm sorry if I made you feel bad. It's really not a big deal. I just try to be, I try to be, what's the word? Fair to everyone, to only play songs from the year that were, So how about this? Next stream, if you have a request for that year, so it'll be 1973. You don't have to do a super chat. I'll let you transfer your super chat to next one, okay? All right. So the last one is Jolene. So if you don't want to listen to Jolene, you can hop off now. Okay? Okay. I like this song. I like to harmonize to this in the car. Harmonize. That's so 70s already. Like her finger picking, the notes she's harmonizing with. Sorry. Oh God, it's okay. It's C sharp. How pretty.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare with flaming gleaming locks of auburn hair with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can.
Love that part.
You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, Jolene.
You know what I didn't remember about this song was the kind of the groove. The guitar is so much groovier than I remember. I mean, there's probably lots of versions of this, but it's almost got this Doobie Brothers actually kind of groove. A little bit of funk, you know? The guitar. That's so funky. That's really funky. So yeah, that one just really like grooves. That's so cool. It's so beautiful. It also sounds, very folky, of course. So like, and she has a lot of this. It's such a 70s thing to do, where you hold down the pedal point of the tonal center and you play the 1 and flat 7 against it. That's what the guitar is doing the whole time. And then, so this is like a minor key, but it does have a really beautiful, warm moment here. That. Now it's back to the more hopeless sound. So pleading, Jolene. And it's cool, the phrasing. It's something about that. Jolene. There's an extra bar. I always felt that, though, that there was like something about the phrasing that wasn't how you expect it to go. So after 4 bars, everything's done and she could start over again. But instead, she adds another measure of the instrumentation just to kind of draw it out and really reset you for the next line. That's really, really nice. And her melody kind of follows the chords. Oh, sorry. But it goes up. Follow, but then it goes up while that goes down. And then it comes down. So the whole melody has that rise and fall feeling. The chorus is kind of feels almost inspired by the verse, or maybe it was the other way around. But it also starts to go up. Jolene, Jolene, climbing the ladder of the chords. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Like that's the same as da 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 da. Right? Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. But this part just Jolene, Jolene is so nice. Jolene. never remember how she finishes the melody. Like I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. I can never remember what those notes actually are. It's really, really weird. It always escapes me. I'm like, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. That's how I sing it. I know it's wrong. It's so much simpler. I'm begging of you, please don't take. I don't know. I don't know why it's so hard for me. It just doesn't stick. So I'm always like guessing when I get to the end. But she's got beautiful harmony on that chorus. Is it below or above? Let's see. It's above. So while she's going Jolene, she's got Jolene on top of it. Jolene. Sorry. Jolene. No, that's all right. Jolene. There. Jolene. Shit. Jolene. I'm not really good on this C sharp minor key, as you can tell. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. I've always liked this song. I remember hearing it when I was a kid and just thinking like, wow, this is so haunting and also just, it's like a very rare kind of song in terms of its meaning. Just of like instead of a woman like becoming combative and aggressive and hateful towards, a woman she's jealous of, she's like in awe of her, and pleading. I don't know. There's just something so different about it, which just feels like Dolly. She's just different. She's just the sweetest person. And what else do I want to say about this in my compromised state? I don't know. I think it's one of Dolly's finest. I really do. I think it's so beautiful. Don't Eat the Yellow Snow. Didn't we do that already? I'm pretty sure we listened to Don't Eat the Yellow Snow last time. Didn't we? I'm almost positive. Probably because the album maybe came out in 75. Oh, and by the way, yes, someone asked, where is the 1975 live stream? It is blocked, so it's been uploaded to my Patreon for free. The link to that specific video is in the description of the video. Even though it's blocked, you can still see like the description, and I pinned it as a comment as well. Okay, well, I thought we already did Don't Eat the Yellow Snow, but I can certainly do it again. You don't remember? Okay. Maybe it was some other live stream.
Dreamed I was an Eskimo. Frozen wind began to blow. Under my boots and around my toe. Frost that bit the ground below. Was 100 degrees below zero. And my mama cried. And my mama cried. Don't be a naughty Eskimo. Save your money, don't go to the show. Well, I
turned around and I said, ho, ho. Well, I turned around and I said,
Oh, you wanted the single version? Oh, okay. This is not the single version, I don't think, because it's 2 minutes long. Okay. Well, I don't know how to find the single. Okay, I'll finish this one up.
ho, ho. And the northern lights commenced to glow. And she said, with a tear in her eye, watch out where the huskies go, and don't you eat that yellow snow. Watch out where the huskies go, and don't you eat that yellow snow.
Well, that's the version I'm going to play today. Sorry. The other one, I couldn't really find it. I found something that maybe was it, but it was like 10 and a half minutes long, which we don't do here. Sorry. Too long. Okay, before we wrap up, just so, because I'm so happy that everyone's requesting Frank Zappa, honestly. I wasn't sure if that was going to be a thing with these live streams, and I'm just so happy because he was my mom's favorite guitarist. She loved him so much, and she got to meet him when she was 20, and she kissed him. He did not consent. He was fine. I mean, I don't know how he felt about it, but she just kissed him. Anyway, but yeah, I also have dressed up as Frank Zappa when I think it was like about, oh God, I think it was like 10 years ago. Oh, I hate that feeling where you're like, oh, that was just a couple years ago. And you're like, oh God, that's 10 years ago. It was so fun. I saved hair from my hairbrush for a couple months and I made a mustache out of it. So it matched. And I put lipstick on the cheek for my mom. And actually, so it was specifically the Frank Zappa that she kissed because she had a name tag on from some conference she had been at, and she slapped it on his thigh when he was like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "You'll never forget me." Oh, what a badass! Anyway, so I feel like there's Frank Zappa lore in my life, you know. I gotta wear the mustache. Yeah, sadly, that mustache, I don't know what happened. But I think if you go to my Instagram and at the top, there's like those little circles that are like collections of your stories. And there's one that says LOL, and it's in there. There's a couple pictures in there. Yeah, the mustache is gone, unfortunately. Okay. So that's that. And Shrek came out 24 years ago. Now that's upsetting. What about Monsters, Inc.? That probably was also that long ago. Monsters, Inc. is such a good movie. Yep. 24 years ago. Oh God. Okay. All right. Well, this wasn't my best. I thank you for putting up with me in my lame state. I am going to lie down. And then I have to make some big decisions about my album, and I think that's also part of why I'm so stressed and not sleeping well. Maybe actually, okay, I'm going to end the stream, the formal stream here, but if you have any experience with engineering, maybe you can either just listen to me or give me advice. So my mixing engineer mixes, he mixes loud, let's put it that way. And he uses compression and limiting on the master bus. So I'm used to hearing the mixes in a state that's closer to a master, let's put it that way. But I'm a little worried about when I ask him to like alter that to give it headroom for the mastering engineer. I'm worried it's gonna like really change the songs. I'm worried about it. the alternative is I could have the mixing engineer master it, but I hear that it's usually better to have different person do the mastering, you know, more objective, whatever. And anyway, I have to make this decision like tonight. So I'm stressed about it. I am trying to like not worry and be like, it's probably just not that big of a deal. And, you know, we're on a floating rock in space and like nothing matters, you know, and like it's not so heavy. But my body is like not buying that. It's scary. It's like I'm so stressed by this. I have not slept well in a long time now. And so I'm just, anyway. Don't worry, be happy. Done. Baron had a super chat? Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll do it. Absolutely. Steely Dan. Charlie Freak album, Pretzel Logic Group, Steely Dan. What the heck? Oh my god. That's crazy. Is that the song name? Oops. Nope, that didn't work. Thanks for helping me see that. I totally missed it. Of course. Charlie Freak. Pretzel Logic. Wait, which one is it? Oh, okay. Charlie Freak. Okay.
Charlie Freak had but one thing to call his own. 3-weight ounce pure golden ring, no precious stone. 5 nights without a bite, no place to lay his head. And if nobody takes him in, he'll soon be dead. On the street he spied my face, I heard him hail. In a plot of frozen space he told his tale. Poor man, he showed his hand, so righteous was his need. And me so wise, I bought his prize for chicken feed. Newfound cash soon bakes to smash a state of mind. Close inspection fast revealed his favorite kind.
Good.
Poor kid, he overdid, embraced the spreading haze. And while he sighed, his body died in 15 ways. When I heard, I grabbed a cab to where he lay. Round his arm, the plastic tag read DOA. Yes, Jack, I gave it back, the ring I could not own. Now come, my friend, I'll take your hand and lead you home.
Oh, wow. What a dramatic ending. I think that was a flat 2 chord. That's so dark. I guess I need to listen to more Steely Dan because everything you guys have requested I've thought was really quite genius and brilliant and amazing. I've just never... Yeah, he was not in my... Like, my parents didn't listen to him, so I think that's pretty much like where I heard most of the songs from the 70s was through my parents, you know. Also, that was in a minor key, which I love. That's always a good thing. And really cool piano playing too. That one was 12/8, I would say. That's where it sounds almost like a 4 on the floor, you know, ta, 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 but everything's subdivided into 3. Check it, 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 instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that is 4/4 for you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Baron. You too. Lingua Ignota is really amazing. I have been exposed, and I'm a fan. Sacred geometry. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, unfortunately, it is the way it is now. I can't change it. So, how do I move forward from here is my question. Yes, I know I have copyrighted material in my video. Thank you, YouTube. I'm aware. Yeah. Rosanna is interesting because it's halftime. It's like if you had that yeah, I don't know. A shuffle. Give your mastering engineer the mixed tracks. But like, I have to give the mastering engineer some headroom, right? I mean, I have to ask my mixing engineer to remove limiting and, right? I mean, I have 2 prospects for mastering, and one only said he needs like 3 dB headroom, but the other one like, no, it's 12. Which I just feel like is going to completely change everything when he compresses it. The mixed tracks won't... Oh, wait, you mean give them the stems? Is that what you mean? Sorry, by the way, if you're not interested in what I'm talking about with sacred geometry, you can leave. I'm sorry. I'm starting to have like this one-on-one conversation. How much headroom is there right now? Some of the tracks, there's, not really any. I have a couple really loud ones. Well, there's one in particular where we've kind of used all the headroom up. The others, I'm not sure. I can't remember. The others probably, I mean, I would say that, a lot of them probably don't have, some of them probably have no peak headroom, and some of them probably do. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll think about it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. All right, until next time. Next week is 1973, and that one's going to be at 3:30 Central Time. And I will hope to see you then. I'm sure I'll be feeling better by then. And yeah, thanks for hanging with me. All right, see y'all. Bye.